Ella is getting her wisdom teeth out in an hour. So let's get this party going. It's gonna be real interesting. She's like, oh, are you gonna tape me afterwards? And I'm like, I'm just gonna live. Gonna try my best. So yes, and Ella went from being a tiny redheaded baby to a 6-foot redheaded baby. So it's gonna be very interesting. And I myself have to get mine out still. We couldn't afford to do it when I was youngin'. So yeah, ooh, it's gonna be some kind of day. So I've talked to you guys a lot about everybody needs some exfoliation at least a couple times a week. So I worked with my friend Tobin last night, and we did the acid peel, but we came to the conclusion that yeah, it was a little strong for her. So a definitely green solution is to get the Sonic brush bundle, because it exfoliates every time you cleanse, if you cleanse with it. So that's a good thing to know. That's to tell you this, is that it does a gentle exfoliation morning and night. It's good stuff. So moving on to my new fave. I've been using it. Well, hello, Patty. You do exfoliate in the cold. It's 67 here, so you know how it be. Makes you want to eat cereal in bed again. You do it. Look, we just got up. The vitamin C and E serum. I've been using it for 2 weeks now. They added, it used to be just vitamin C. And I realized after a couple days that I had stopped putting the highlighter on, because girls, it was glowing. So the addition of the vitamin E, I think, is awesome. And then I definitely use it around my allergy nose morning and night, and it keeps the crusty cold nose at bay. It's 16 degrees in Chicago, y'all. That's what Patty tells me. Oh, yeah. So yes, there's vitamin E as well, and that's something that you use. I use it morning and night. I like to do that. And I use a lifting serum because I know it has some of the same ingredients in it, because I'm using the lifting serum right now. I'm going to start up here. I know that it has some of the same ingredients, but the lifting serum sucks everything in. And that's something I don't want to miss. Oh, yeah. I do notice that with the vitamin C and E, I do use less lifting serum, which is rad. Look at that, the Repair Eye applicator with that metal that looks like, it is the metal that is used to lower inflammation, like on boxers and stuff. Like apparently that's what was going on in Rocky. And Sylvester Stallone was an amateur boxer, so he knew stuff. All right, and it feels so good. And I've really taken to getting some down here. I don't know if you guys ever get concealer, foundation, powder in here, or even highlighter, and it kind of gets in your crevices, and you're like, oh great, let's just highlight that. Well, that has helped me so much. So remember, there's 2 creams, day cream, night cream. This is your bad boy with retinols that are going to help you rejuvenate overnight. So doing the day cream. So what am I gonna do next? Ooh, gonna get a massage. I'm gonna get a massage. Facial massage can help with allergies, lymphatic drainage. It can bring circulation up to the face, giving that youthful glow, helping skin regenerate. Gonna put the massage head on the bundle. And some people use it with the serums. You can use it with any of the serums. I like it gliding over the day cream or night cream, because it's like a little ice skater or a Zamboni going across my face. So Ella has used this. If you're just catching up, Ella, My youngest is getting her wisdom teeth out in about 45 minutes, so we gotta go. But yeah, as she has begun to suffer, this has helped a little bit with some of the pain too, and her migraines. Okay, rad. Moving on. So, did you know that I have the most convenient way? Where do I put it? I do that with y'all all the time. To send you a look to test, and they have these cards. The Mary Kay has these cards that have an entire look in them, and obviously, hang on. You can also test for a foundation, and I send you the foundation sample as well, and a little mascara. So we do a whole look thing. You can just like go out to Sonic, hit the Sonic. So take a look. This one is suggested for brown eyes, but I'm going to use it on mine because I love the green. We're going to do some green today, and it has your instructions there. But as I told you, we'll see how that goes. Sometimes when I do the green out there, it looks weird. Maybe. So what does it say? Number 1, apply shade 1 on eyelid. So it's got them numbered for you. But you can be creative. Remember that. You can be creative. So if you want to test one of these out, just say, I want to test one of these out. And I'll send one to you, and I'll show you. You can choose between, and in any color of eye can use it. You can choose between the blue-eyed look, which is grays. The green hazel-eyed look is pinks and little purples, which really brings the green in your eye out if you have not tried that. And the brown-eyed look has this emerald noir. I'm doing tea lately because of intermittent fasting. Pinky out. Okay, so let's do the eye primer first, because you know I always do eyes first. Right now that helps too. If I just want an eye look and I'm going to have a mask on, like, we may stick with that, because I guess I'll have my mask on the entire time in the waiting room while baby girl's getting declawed. And it's going to be quite the saga, I believe. Poor thing. I don't know, have y'all all had it, or had a kid had it? That's the one procedure I haven't done. I've had large body parts removed, and not that one. Oh, got in my eye a little. Ooh, but it's not bad. So, putting the primer on, and then I'm moving on to the face. So, you gotta give these primers a couple of minutes to set. But look what we've already done this morning. We have exfoliated gently, and we have cleansed and serumed and moisturized. So that means that these primers and this color, excuse me, is going to go on so well. It really, you can do so much to change how makeup goes on your face, how it looks. Excuse me. I work on film sets doing makeup, and that's a lot of fun. Or I do makeup for headshots for other actors. Go on the site and help them with their look. And I always make them do a facial before. If I can get them to do a facial even more than a bit before, and meet with them a week ahead of time, and then when I put them through a skincare boot camp, which is designed to hydrate, exfoliate, and it's all the best stuff of what we have. But what's going to happen is the skin's going to look so much better in the photographs. It's going to look more youthful. It's going to take those serums even better. They're going to be more effective, and the makeup is going to look better on your face. So I have that little program. If anybody wants to see what it is, if you've got a wedding coming up, if you've got, an event, if you've got family portraits coming up, or, Ella's going to get her senior portraits if I remember to call the lady back. And I will do that entire, I'm going to do a 2-week boot camp for her, because she, with COVID and staying from home, she's not really keeping up with her face, you know what I'm saying? So this was the dark blonde brow defining pencil. Ever since I was doing Grease a couple years ago with all of these college students from UT, and they were just every day their makeup was so tasteful and flawless that it took me a long time to figure out they were doing their brows. They weren't doing the big insane brows. They were just simply doing their brows, and it just brought so much definition to their face. But the rest of the makeup was really light. Sometimes it would be brows, mascara, and a berry or red lipstick. That's just for rehearsal. And it took me finally in the light, I was looking at the girl playing Patty Simcox, and I was like, oh, you have your brows done. Highly recommend doing that. Highly recommend adding, oh, I kicked the phone. Highly recommend adding that to your routine. It can help so much. Putting that picture frame on the art. You're the art. You're the art. So here's the big palette, and it has got the hazelnut, the emerald noir, and the biscotti in it. So I'm going to go ahead and, am I going to be crazy today? Am I going to be crazy? We'll just do it normally today. We'll do it normal-like and see how it goes. We're going to take the all over eyeshadow brush, which is brush number 1 in the 5 Essential Brush Collection. Oh yeah. Pat. Get it in there on that primer. And I know back in the day, we used to put foundation all over our face, even our eyelids, as our primer. And I think we could get away with it decently. Then they started making foundation that has humectants in it to hold in the moisture in the skin, but also that can make your eyelids a little juicy. Is that okay to say? No one needs juicy eyelids. So then your color just rolls right off. So stop putting foundation on your eye. How about that? That's good stuff. So I'm going to get the second brush and the 5 brush, which is the crease definer. The crease definer? It actually has it written on here. Eye crease. So I have a darker look from a couple days ago on it. So taking my used dryer sheet out, and yes, I'm so bad about it. I need to have a day, and it's not today, but go take the brush cleaner we have, which is like $10, and clean my brushes thoroughly and lay them out to dry. That would be the best thing, and I'll do it. I'll do it. And so I have other sets of brushes sitting sanitized, waiting. I actually had an emergency photo call for a friend who was getting her maternity shots, and she just says, "Can you come over real quick and do my makeup?" And I'm like, Super Mary Kay. I was like, wow. So I keep a case ready to go at all times. I'm going to go up above the crease a little because of my very hooded eyelids. So when I relax, you can't even see the crease. And that's age. And that's how my eyelid works. So if you're having problems and you want, as you're aging, and saying to yourself, well, makeup's not going on my face as well as it used to. Our faces are aging, they're changing, and it takes just another time. It's like when as we age, we change our wardrobe. As we lose and gain weight, we change the wardrobe, and sometimes we need to take a few steps back and take a look at what we really look like and go, well, here we are. Let's make this look good. And yes, there are many, many ways to change wear your makeup. I am Patty. It's just, I am aging. I'm using that repair line. And I have to tell you, it's working great. I do. I feel like I can control what my skin looks like. If I'm starting a breakout, I will use the charcoal mask to prevent it. It sucks all of those impurities out. Activated charcoal does that. It adsorbs the junk, because that's what they use in pumping your stomach. And I had an ulcer attack in college, and that's what they did. It was not pleasant. No, it was not. Okay, there we go. So we're going to move on to, I like to put a little bit of eyeliner on like right now. Windex, Patty. dang it. I'm gonna tight line with the waterproof gel and the expandable applicator. And sometimes I like to do it before I start putting stuff everywhere else. It can kind of be like a guideline, but also it will. I sometimes have a hard time seeing how much to put on after I put all the other the fancy stuff on. So I like to do it. So what is tight lining? Tight lining is going underneath the lash line. And I love, whoop, see, this is why I don't have foundation on. Glide it right off. And if I need to, I've got Q-tips here, and I keep my eye makeup remover right here. And you can touch up, you can take off, you can be like, oh no, that's not working. You try a look that doesn't work, you just take it right off. And since you don't only have primers on, you might need to reprime, but you don't need to do. All right, see, that's just not even right. And it's now here. I do hope I'm making you all feel better about yourselves here. So I'm getting this all over my face. And I'm gonna just put some on the waterline on the bottom. This is what I like. And so I have actually gone all the way to the inner corners of the eye, just under the lash line. Whenever you see anybody that has the complete oval, that can aid you. That can also make your eyes look smaller. And so there are many ways to accentuate and kind of respect that that's been your tradition. That's what you've been doing, is covering the entire with a great deal. So you can do what I'm doing right now and start this way and build up with eyeshadow and add dimension and create all color all around the eye, but it's going to still make your eye look larger, and it's going to accentuate your eye color. And now, so we have 48 eyeshadows. Right, we do. And I am just very pleased to have all of them. It's not hard to do to get all of them, especially if you want to host a color event and you're like, we're gonna get all of it. So I'm using the eyebrow eyeliner to go ahead and make these lines. I get clumsy and nervous about where this color's going because I don't want it too much. I mean, thank goodness I'm still in Texas, so a lot of makeup, you know. But Austin, you know, a lot of people don't wear a ton of makeup. They go for the more natural look. I am from Lubbock. I don't believe in natural. Natural's boring. I like to do it, and it gives me kind of confidence. That's why I sit here in front of you guys and do this. It's not lost on me, though, that I start out looking kind of... And we're working this direction. So as we can see here, there's a lot more on here than I'm putting on. And I'm going to blend that color out. And it's even, she's got some down here. Girl's got some, and this is what I'm talking to you about. She's got the green coming down here. You can do that. You can bring that green all the way if you want. And let it intensify out here. And that is making the eye look bigger. And I know, I have giant eyes. It works for stage, guys. It works. So be open to trying. You're not getting a tooth cam. If you want me to video the girl and put it live, well, I'm not going to do that. Who knows what she's going to say. She cusses a lot. Patty, I will teach you. Patty is saying in her comments she never learned how to do that. Well, a lot of us didn't. My mother didn't teach me to do this. You know, she's like, I don't care. I learned this from the Mary Kay color training and from learning and watching the videos on how to utilize the brushes. And those are open to everyone. So I'm going to be doing a big push to interview and have personal shoppers join the team. And that means You're a consultant, kind of in name only. You can call it that, but what you're doing is the VIP program where you're getting everything 50% off. And I highly recommend that. So that's how you can achieve getting all the brushes. Then you've got access to all of that incredible color training, skincare training for your benefit. And yet you are getting, what time is it? Oh, okay, I got a little bit. Gotta hurry. So I'm taking the smudge brush. So like I said, I'm going to be offering prizes to chat with me about that. Because there's not something for nothing. You're going to get something. So I kind of messed up here, and I might go back and fix it in just a second. I will. Oh, I like how that's turning out. But again, I don't want the green on the eyelid. I want the color where I want it. So I've shaken up the eye makeup remover. Got my Q-tip. Putting it in the lid. And I'm going to just make this adjustment. Yeah, I did not want it there. So I'm going to go back and put some more biscotti on there and maybe a little gold. So if you and your kiddos and your family use anything for their skin, use any mascara, anything, you would save a lot of money. And we're not supposed to talk about that. But I'm hoping everybody's so distracted by everything else. I can only talk about it on my business page, allegedly. So, I'm kind of being a real breaker today. Just a rebel. That's me. And, you know, it's starting to blend out, but I still kind of want some intensity. It's just fun. It's just fun. It's so fun. And like I said, I am appreciating the kind of the healthy vitamin C and E glow I'm getting here. So it comes along with one of the most popular colors that we have of a lipstick, Appleberry. So we're going to unveil Appleberry in just a second. I'm loving that. So here's my I own all the colors tricks that I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take Gold Status, the golds, and I'm going to swipe it here. Just a little dot, putting that little dot of shimmer over your iris. It's so good. And you can make sure, there's many ways to make sure that no matter what your shape your eyelid is, that you can make sure that's seen. Then I'm going to take that Gold Status and sweep it underneath the green. So my eyes look like Baylor. It's so fun. This is so fun. Yep, now I'm going to do some Gold Status in the inner corner. What we want to do is banish the dark and let that shimmer be seen, because then we are drawing attention to the point in our eye that we want people to look at. I mean, excuse me, I'm sorry, I have a runny nose. What you're doing is making sure that people are looking at what you want them to look at, which is even in the light of day. Thank you, Patty, for telling me what time it is. Even in the light of day, you can subtly put on looks that will draw the eye to what you want to see. So with shimmers, mattes, taking the idea that your eye, that eyeshadow and all of this stuff is contouring for the eye. What's contouring? It is bringing out the bone structure of your face. And we're doing the same with your eyes. So to put darker colors where we do is to, enhance. Putting lighter colors where we do is to draw the attention, is to highlight. Highlight means, it's what you're looking at. And I'm using Fanorama mascara, which is my favorite. I have a lot. I reopened it and I just immediately ordered every bit that I could. So I can pop this in the mail. It is water resistant, not waterproof. I do have the waterproof sitting right here. I like it, but I highly recommend, if you're going to order waterproof, order some eye makeup remover at the same time. This is not something that you can, You don't want to like use cleanser to get it off. You want to use an eye makeup remover that's gentle for the eyes, because you know you're just scrubbing. And our little eyes, the skin around our eyes like tissue paper. It is very delicate, and it's not sitting on any bone or anything. I'm going to do a squirt and a half of the Very Light CC cream, which is the lightest that we have. We only have 5 shades, and that is what I tend to send to people in their color box. Is samples of the CC cream, so it gets really close and can blend. If we have a color that is too light, we will continue to use it in your glamour session for highlighting and contouring. You can actually really take different colors of foundation and use them to highlight and contour, which that is a great way to do that, and then go out to where there's going to be lots of natural light and sun. Might need to get in there with a smaller brush. So I love this foundation brush. It's one of the specialty brushes that I adore so much. Oh, and this just so I'm leaving a little bit on my hand here. I am, and that is going to be my touch-up stash. I'm going to go back over here to, actually I have this look inside a little compact here, and I'm going to put it, what is this blush? I think most people can use any color blush. It just depends on your application. And I do believe that you can blend and make any color back off just fine. So this is Desert Rose. So I'm going to take my Desert Rose with the blush brush and contouring brush, and I've got the majority of it here in the center. And I'm going to start kind of under the outer corner of the eye, slipping into the iris, and that is too much. It is. I look like one of the Robert Palmer chicks. But I'm using this excess to contour a little bit. Remember, contouring is kind of here, here, and here. So, taking the same amount of too much, starting here. So, I'm going to start blending it in the Nike swoosh that I like. Here too? Okay. I'm going to take the powder brush and start making sense of all of it. So, in order to blend, I'm brushing the color and blending it. I don't want to smooth it around like powder. I want the color to stay where I want it. And can you back it off? Yes, you can back the intensity of the color off before you put it on your face. Just take the powder, the mascara brush, and tap it on your non-dominant hand, because this is your palette. Here, tap it there and get the too much off. It works just fine. And I'm just going to keep blending until I feel this makes sense for me. And if I get any blush where I don't want it, I'm going to go back in just a second and cover it up with this excess here. I'm even going to let the eye look, oh, I flattened myself, blend into this makeup here, going out. I'm really enjoying this look a lot today. It's perfect for the dental surgeon's waiting room. So I'm gonna do my lips before powdering. I'm gonna show you why. Because I am going to make sure that it's gonna stay on. P.S. I haven't brushed my teeth. Working from home, I wake up when I want, and I sometimes work after dinner. It's one of the privileges. So I'm going to put the berry on, the berry lip liner, and I'm going to powder down a little bit, just around this area. Then I'm going to put the lipstick on, and then going to make sure that I'm going to go through a process that'll keep it all on. Then I'm powdering down everything. So this is exciting. Now I just have to find the Oh, sweet Lord. Remember that time Amy did not bring her glasses over? And y'all, with COVID, my optometrist can't meet with me yet. It's like they have less appointments, so I can't go until February. I made the appointment in December, so I've spent the entire not being able to read the entire vacation on all this. So here's the appleberry. It's lovely. Don't look like apples. I do love it. It is a very good berry for Zoom. It's a, excuse me, that's my bite my lip in my video. It's a very good berry for Zoom. It's a very good berry for pictures. And it's one of the less intense berries. This is another good one for a dance kit or a theater kit for a kiddo. Now, I am drawing in a little bit more than I normally would. Well, no, I do it all the time now with masks because I'm going to leave. This color's going to stay on even after I brush my teeth. So I'm going to take the powder brush here. Normally I would do cotton round with this so as not to get it on my brush, but I forgot the cotton rounds. And if I leave them over here, my dogs eat them. Life. We're sealing that pigment in. Not as harshly as you would with the lip stains. Not as harsh at all, but effective. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the appleberry on. Love this color. Love this color. Gonna kiss my dominant hand. Love you, babe. Come back here. Stipple and powder. Add some more appleberry. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna take a look. Well, I'm gonna take a look. Get my cream color brush out. Another. So let me tell you what's in the 5 brush set. The big powder brush, the blush brush, the smudger, the eye crease, and the all over. Check it out on my site. It's a very good set. So now I'm going to take that last bit of foundation. Right, yeah. See if this is too much. You know, wherever I'm like, oh girl, no. So doing some contouring by reapplying a lighter color underneath that blush. And then there's a dark spot I don't love, but please consider joining my VIP group because our product that is pure retinol is coming out on the 1st. And everybody that is in my VIP group is going to get a discounted set if they want. And we're all going to go through the 8-week process of doing it all together. We're going to meet about it each week. So I'm going to start it at the same time you guys are. And it's going to be rad. Okay, so doing that powder, that translucent powder with no shade whatsoever. All over. Still have that extra on the face, on the hands, so I can touch up. I think it's just right. I like it. I like it. I don't know what my hair looks like. It's not going to be good. Oh no, that's not. No. When the cold front came in, my hair fell. So I don't have the big, awesome Lubbock hair that I enjoy. You know, you can take the girl out of the panhandle, but I'll need to go. I'm gonna need to go do something before I take my daily picture with it. Okay, guys, gonna go get this baby girl in the car, 6-foot baby girl, and we're gonna do this. I think it's gonna get real dramatic. All right, guys, I will check in with you later. Bye. Wait. So when I try to look sexy, it looks like I have something in my eye. Let me do it for you again.